Say hello, Mr. Bobby Stokes.
Hello.
We're doing the hair restoration of round 4.
That's right.
Yeah, I can definitely tell because most of the new hairs were coming in on this side, and actually, we killed that side last time. Oh, it's back. Okay, it's back. Yeah, no, somebody just told me about the do not disturb. It was working.
I didn't hear anything.
They're probably trying to sell me janitorial services.
Need janitorial services.
I get like 3 of those a week.
Mine's always about healthcare.
Healthcare?
Healthcare.
After my dad died, I got a ton of things from Medicare and this and that, and AARP. I'm like, look, I know you guys pay per like click or call, and this is like 20 years before. We don't even know if America's gonna be here in 20 years. I mean, I think it is, but
It's kind of warmer than that.
a lot of people in here. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure more when we took the picture, there was more coming in on this side. Which is so interesting. I got this cool thing. So this is called a prophet stone.
Mm-hmm.
Look how cute. Prophet stone. So there's 24 karat gold on it now because I've like sealed it into the prophet stone. Because now it's kind of like organized.
That's cool.
So when the first time I saw this, you're supposed to like hold it up to your third eye and it'll help it and stuff. But I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be kind of like a mix between like acupressure and microneedling. And it's like you don't have to use any pressure, just enough pressure to even hold it on the skin. And there's little pointy points. And I've been doing this on some of my face sculpting clients recently. And it does enough like poking to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. And once the parasympathetic nervous system has been activated, it's a lot easier to, lock in with the frequency specific microcurrent. And it's like hack into your nervous system pretty much. Because now we're like disarming. It's literally like, I'm not a gentle person, but like you can't be too gentle with these. After I've tried this once, I was like, can I have all of them? I bought one from her and now I'm obsessed.
That's pretty cool.
I know. And we're using them in a totally different way. Okay, so now, next. But one thing about me is I'm always obsessed with like trying to do like more, better, faster. More, better, just within myself, just amongst myself. The only person I compete with is myself.
That's good.
I miss sparring though, but the hands are money. So we're bringing out.
I miss all that sparring gear.
I know, it was so fun, but I can't. Like I got all excited about it. I got boxing stuff recently, and then I was just like, but then it just puts me in like the wrong. Then I'm breaking bones again. I broke my toe. It was bad. It was a bad sign. I was like, okay.
Yeah, take it easy.
I know. I knew that after 25, the brain fully forms. And, honestly, I wouldn't even mind as much. I should, though, because I broke my bones like 23 and 24. Those summers were me healing broken bones. I get too rowdy. So I was like, I need to go back to the aerial silks. Stuff that are a little more calm, stuff that are a little more sweet. Oh yeah, no. I don't do like the crazy like aerial silks like a lot of the people that you book and stuff. You're scared? Oh.
Scared?
Ashley, it's not new. Oh no, this was new. Ashley, you're right. It's a prophet stone.
Oh, she's fine.
And then I rubbed it in the 24 karat gold in Bardo. And then we locked that in. So the little baby chick fuzzes are getting bigger. Oh, we have 111 people in the chat. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Princess Alana. We love you. Hi, Karim. Yeah, the baby chick fuzzes are getting longer, so that's exciting. Like, hair restoration is definitely like such a life-changing thing. I just, you know, with the ADD, autism stuff, I have a dopamine deficiency. If you've seen on my Instagram, Bardo1111 recently, the incredible results, like after just like 1 hour of doing the skin, it does give me a bigger dopamine rush. It's like, you know, it's like a drug to me, like always outdoing myself. And hi, Starlight.
Wow.
And, you know, doing the things that people didn't think possible for. So I have, over like the last like 2 years, put a little more time and effort into the hair restoration, because it's, you're just not going to see results in an hour like that. Of course, you're my bestie, Alana. Of course. Hey, stay happy. Nancy, come see me. If you've only been noticing like hair thinning or hair loss in the last 5 years, oh my gosh, like you can see results in like, I mean, I have like one of the guys on here. If you look up on my lives, Damien, his hair grew back after just 3 sessions. Amazing. Like, he don't even wear a hat anymore. So the sooner you get in, and you were one of the people who told me, like with Rogaine, they say like the longer you wait, the better. So I think then since that's been for such a long time, like one of the most popular words when it comes to hair growth. Like, I mean, I heard of Rogaine when I was very young. Starlight, don't play that. She is not in the mood. Okay, Fifi, listen. When you created a school, if you want to learn how to make hair grow, that's why you're here. If you want to have no knowledge or no experience or no success in this ever and tell people how to do it, then add some more emojis to your comments, because I want to laugh at the same time. Like, I want to laugh with my eyes and like with my reading eyes too. What do you guys think about this brow stuff? This is supposed to be blonde. Like, how dark were the brown and the black? Ashley C wants to ask if Rogaine works. You're right. I'm so ADD. Great. Thanks for keeping us on track, Ashley C. You are the winner of the chat so far. Like Darren and a lot of or Bobby. Dang it! I told them your real name. It's too late. Right. it's
Darren, Bobby.
It's online. Bobby here. Was telling us, along with some of my other male clients, I don't really know any female clients who've used Rogaine. But maybe that would be good if like the females wanted to, if they wanted bigger tits and their hair to grow back. Do you think it would work?
Yep.
Okay, so hop up for a minute and like tell them what you told me about like the Rogaine
What?
thing.
Oh, I just don't think it.
What was your experience with it?
Heart rate was racing. I had 120 resting heart rate after I took it for a couple months.
Oh wow!
And then
resting.
Also, yeah, it was like that's the main thing.
It
used to be a blood pressure pill. That's how they started it.
Oh.
And they realized it helped the hair follicles, and then from that,
they're like, let's do both. The same thing happened with the Latisse.
Yeah.
They had the eye drops for something with glaucoma. Oh, I don't know. It's not glaucoma. Something with the eyes. And then it grew the eyelashes back. But I've seen people who are using Latisse and an eyelash was growing out of their cheek. And brown spots in their eyes.
Well, it was making my eyebrows and everything grow faster. It really was, even though I was doing it. But so what that was.
So did you just wash your hair with it?
No, it's like foam, and you just go.
And then how long do you leave it on there for?
It just soaks in. You leave it.
You leave it and it soaks in. Yeah, I have no idea. I've just heard of it since I was a kid. It's been around for a long time.
But then it affects your sex drive and everything else. That's what
didn't you say it can make you grow tits?
I don't know about that, but basically it's cutting back on testosterone.
I think you told me that. So that's what I was saying. Like, I wonder, but
it just makes you kind of not. Yeah.
So if you wanted to grow tits and make your hair grow back, maybe it could be cool. I'm just saying. I'm just always trying to look for like how things fit. You know what I mean? Like, no judgment or anything, but like the girl who's getting fluxed in the next room, Flux Red Body Sculpting. Don't get a dirty mind about it. We were just talking about, she's also a hairstylist. Oh my gosh, we should have her hop into the chat. That would be so fun. Like, you're not gonna see, it's her first time body sculpting, babes. You're not gonna see her. I am turning her into my next little bitty boop, though. I'm excited. Latana Prost is the name. Thank you, Nancy. Oh my gosh, Nancy, I hope you're a bestie because we love learning, growing, and glowing here. And you just helped me learn something today, and everybody else in the chat. Latana Prost. So that's the one for Latisse. I've had, like, I fall asleep in my contacts often, and it messes up my eyes. I've had a lot of scar tissue on it. Luckily, somehow doing this, I knew it get rid of like skin scar tissue, but somehow after I was using this for like 6 months, it got rid of like 10 years worth of cornea scar tissue. Like the doctors couldn't find it anymore. So bonus. I'm just giving you my personal experience. I'm not saying we can do that for you. I'm not a doctor. There's no medical, whatever, all those things. But Reese, so my eye prescription literally went back in time from a negative 6.25 and a negative 6.5. And then I was doing the face sculpting on myself for like not even a year, like maybe like 9 months. And I do go over the eyelids because I want the eyelids to stay snatched too. I know there's a lot of beauty treatments where you can't work on the eyelids, like chemical peels or lasers and stuff. Certain lasers you can. Certain lasers are just like designed specifically for that. But the eyelids are very delicate skin, so you have to be very specific with it. Luckily, everything we do here is super safe for it. Starlet said he's fine. We're shrinking the little bald spot with every treatment.
Yeah.
So hair growth cycle is like every 6 weeks, but this does accelerate the hair growth cycle. So I think we did twice, like once a week, twice, and now we've been doing every like 2 weeks. So we are still seeing every 2 weeks, but we don't want to like just like abuse the head for like no reason, right?
I think you like to be abused.
It is never, and it's never usually a spa. Like this is a transformation wellness center. I know it says spa. We do offer like Reiki, energy healing, detox stuff that is more spa-like, but we don't do hair, we don't do nails. We don't do any of that stuff. He's not dead. Good question, Chooks. Everybody always asks, are they dead? Is that a zombie? Baby, we bring things back to life. I only work on dead people, I know, right? No, I was pre-med, and the first time I saw a cadaver, it was so freaking gross. The smell. I literally burnt those clothes. I couldn't. When I did my first anatomy physiology was the cadaver, and it was like had this greenish tint to it, and not like an olive, like Mediterranean skin tone green. No, because that's cute. We like that. It was a green, and like, dude, I don't even want to remember the smell. But smell is the strongest scent connected to memory. So unfortunately, I'm gonna bury that deep. But it was something I was like, no. I always knew I wanted to be like in healing and wellness. So I thought I wanted to be a doctor, but I don't want that much responsibility. I just want to I found my place helping people be well, so they don't have to see the doctor as much. You still see your doctor and stuff. But live your best life. Keep your biggest organ of your body super healthy, which is your skin, not your liver. I know a lot of people think it's the liver, but your organ is the skin. And the more you do that, the healthier you're going to be overall. And if you're sick, go to a doctor, because I'm not a doctor. That's my place, and I love it. Is that how you get a perm? You're hilarious, Chooky. Chooky Chook. How you get a perm? Chooky Chook 626. Oh, that's got to be an angel number now. No. No. This is how we grow hair back, Chooky Chooks. So I'm wondering, because I'm always working on improving myself as an artist, right? If the reason why it grows back around this way is because of like how I'm doing it or if that's a crown chakra blockage thing. Because I feel like the last spot on stuff like this that it grows back is like the soft spot on people's heads. So like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm just like sharing all this, my experience of making miracles happen with you guys. And then like, you know, one day scientists who wanted to do that. I was like, pre-med chemistry was so freaking boring. Like, here's one experiment. We want to have you repeat this 9,000 times and create data from that. And while I am super excited that people do that, I like to read the data. I like to understand it, but I don't want to be in that kind of process. Like, it just seems like such a waste of my time and my brain power. It looks like I'm baking pudding. Oh my gosh, winning comment so far. Yes, none. Oh my gosh, I hope that you are I hope you're an Bardo bestie because we want to keep you around.
Pudding. Right on top
pudding.
Of my head. Pudding.
Hair pudding, baby.
Pudding hair.
Pudding hair. Hi, McKenna. You know what I need? I need to get one of these. There's like a magnifying light. I've seen it, and then you can take a picture with it like real close.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, I'm hoping by the time that I would order it, the hair would already be growing back. But you know, when I hear other people's stories, and the more I help more people with the hair restoration who've gotten like hair transplants and unsuccessful with that, or blah 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 blah. This really is incredibly fast compared to like whatever else is out there. It's just not as fast as the skin, and from an artist perspective, just more fun for me. Like, nobody leaves their hair appointment like, oh my god, that's amazing, like after one time, and is crying like, you changed my life forever. When we're doing skin tightening with the body, we're doing skin tightening in the face, that has happened thousands and thousands of times over my 11 years in business. So it just, you know, it earned more of my attention, because that's where, you know, that dopamine.
Makes you feel good.
Makes me feel good.
Making pudding.
We love helping people feel better. It makes me feel so good. We can also teach this if you are a cosmetologist, an esthetician, or a massage therapist, depending on the licensing permissions in your state, because this is technically a scalp treatment. It's not a hair treatment. We don't do anything to the hair. So yeah, if you are licensed to work on skin, I can actually teach you this process. And we're breaking records with Mr. Bobby here because the manufacturer guarantees that the hair is going to restore just after 10 years. We've recently seen clients who have grown back their hair completely after just 3 sessions. But they've only lost their hair to 5 years. They also had a lot of concussions. And so they had a bunch of scar tissue around here. I think that was a big contributor, maybe more than genetics, of just blocking off that blood flow and the lymphatic flow, so the toxins couldn't release as quickly. So it could have been a combination of those things. Once again, not a doctor, not a scientist, just a miracle worker over here. But I want to share all this with you, and hopefully all of my friends who like to do like spreadsheets, y'all are figure it out. If you want to collab, I'm open to it. I'm not being in charge of any of that. Hello, Trucking Life from India. Hello, Face Banana. I don't know, the name is Face, and they sent a banana emoji. The banana is being peeled. I laugh at my own jokes for real. Me too. Yes, he is alive.
I'm alive.
He's alive. Hello, sir.
Alive and well.
Like, I need some sun in my life, but I want the sun that's going to make my hair light, but not make my skin too brown. Is that weird? I used to tan, like, even in high school. The older I get and the longer I'm an esthetician, the more I'm into, like, the ivory skin. Oh, I need somebody to do my arms. I need somebody to do my arms. Brandy! Yeah, oh my gosh, like, this part is totally filled in. It's not even a circle anymore. It's literally like a half of a circle. Now, also, whatever is going to be closest to where everything is draining, I would guess that this is where it would grow faster. It is still growing along the sides, but we also did multiple face sessions on him too. So that's the importance of doing the face and the hair together, because then we can get the blood flowing from this way down and that way. And a big reason why there's hair loss is because there's a bunch of toxic BS that's built up in the head and it suffocates the hair root follicle. So when we remove that, everything can grow back. This is another important thing to be mindful of if you're thinking about getting a hair transplant. And Turkey does do the best, I know, but I've also seen a lot of people who've gotten the hair transplants without moving all the toxins out, and those hairs are not able to survive because the same thing is happening to those new hairs as happened to the old ones. There's not good soil. It's not good growing conditions, you know? So even if you do want to do the hair transplant, if you do, I would recommend Turkey. They're the best. Come get all the BS out of your head first so that you can have the best results. Because there's nothing worse than like spending all that money and flying all the way over there and going through all of that. Other thing I told my clients they didn't listen to, they should have. If you're flying, don't fly back within 24 hours. If you're going to get a hair transplant in Turkey, okay? I'm just saying, if you're doing this, how can you make that the best possible result, right? Because that's a big investment of time, of pain, of money, all of those things, right? Then stay there for a week. Enjoy yourself. Do not get on a plane. You are sabotaging your time, your money, and your brand new hair, and causing yourself a lot more pain. If you're gonna go get a hair transplant in Turkey, go do it. This would be better. But if that is something that you want to do, then you need to stay there for like a week of relaxation and enjoyment. I heard there's a lot of cats and dogs that like roam the street and they're very sweet. Lots of beautiful things to enjoy in Turkey. And if I was going to spend the money for a hand transplant, which I would never because I do this, and my hair is lovely. It would definitely be going to Turkey. Like, I would not do that in the U.S. If I heard of a place that did as good as Turkey in the U.S., I would let you know. But I still do it faster, and I do it better. And safer. Yeah, this is a lot easier to move around. But that's what I'm saying. I'm wondering if it's just because it was from that angle, it was easier for me to get to, is why that's growing back faster. We'll put pictures in the YouTube community. I'm just getting used to like using that more. And on on my Instagram, EllaBardo1111, and EllaBardo, of his progress from the last session. Because we can see it. And I'm determined. He's going to be the first one we've made the hair grow all the way back on after over 20 years. Because why?
Didn't do it.
I'm not a doctor. I'm a miracle worker. Through the magic of aesthetics and non-invasive practices. And a lot of energy, healing, a lot of intention is involved in this as well. All right, so we're going to let his head cook for a minute. I got to go check on our other girl. We're turning her into a little Betty Boop. Is it Mrs. Butterworth or something?
Mrs. Butterworth.
She's going to be very hourglass. Because she's gained the weight, just like a BBL, but like if you want to do a fat transfer, you do have to gain a lot of weight first, so they have fat to transfer. This, we do everything non-invasive, nothing surgical, so there's no risk of death, there's no risk of tissue death, anything scary there. But it's good, like, you know, if you're coming out of winter and you're in like the snow time, eat all that food, gain a little weight, and then do what I did. Then we just snatch around the middle. We're going to snatch around those legs. And that's how we grow the curves like that. You gotta eat, baby. You gotta eat. So I'm gonna go check on my curves that I'm building next door. We're hooking him up to the microcurrent now. This is part 2 of the process. This is frequency specific microcurrent.
I'm still alive.
He's still alive. He's gonna leave here alive, walking on his own 2 legs, I swear. That is a weird question to ask people. Don't ask people's height and weight. That's super fucking weird.
190.
It's not about the height and weight. It's about like if you're trying to kidnap me, like I don't spar anymore, but I wait for the opportunity. So just come for me. Don't worry about it. I'm just a girl. Okay? I'm just a girl. That when people like I live in Miami, you asking me for height and weight, like you are asking if like to try to kidnap me, like how many people you need to snatch me. A lot, okay? Because I have an army of angels around me. And it will feel like a force. Don't be asking bitches height and weight. Weird.
Nobody's doing that.
Weird. Weird.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say. When I was younger, I'd be like, come try it. Don't try it.
Yeah.
Don't try it. Call an ambulance before you try that. How about that? How about that? Call an ambulance because you're going to need one. Hopefully you're still alive. Okay? Okay.
I'm warm.
Well, oh, because you want to carry me? Well, then if you need to know my height or weight, then you need to go lift more. Okay? That should never be a problem. Looking at me, if you have to know my height and weight, and you don't know if you can carry me, it's time to go to the gym, baby. 2 a days. Protein, creatine, water. Okay? And then when you don't have to ask me that, then maybe we can talk. Okay? Alright. I'll be back. We gotta go, Bobby, you tell them some of your crazy stories working on cruise ships?
Cruise ship stories.
Yeah, use your big boy voice.
With my head in the hair rest. Don't know too many cruise ship stories other than this is relaxing, I can tell you that. It's like perfect nap time. More than anything. It is quite warm underneath here, though. It's getting warm and warmer and warmer and warmer. For anyone who's wondering, this does not hurt. In fact, it's kind of relaxing. It's like an intense scalp massage. Hello, where are you? La 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 la. La 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 la. I hear her. I think she's coming back. This table is very warm. There's a heating pad under here, as well as what's on my head. So it's nice and warm. Feel like a mummy with my head all wrapped up like this. Mummified. Uh, Maybe I'll just play some drums on the table. I think I can take a nap. That Ella?
She's back.
Ella's back.
Who's still here?
Lady in.
Hello. Oh my gosh, she's doing so good. Our girl in the next room. You can't see her.
Cool.
She's loving it, of course. She's wearing like the cutest little like matching red bra and pants. I was like, you have to have fire in your chart. And she's a Scorpio. I was like, that is a spicy water sign. And then I showed her the Horos app. If you guys don't know, everybody should download it. HOROS. Sure enough, she's an Aries in her moon sign. I was like, I knew it. I could tell. I can't read squiggles.
Squiggles.
I only read English. Hi, Samantha. Okay, ask a question. Welcome back, Samantha. I love that, Emery. Emery said, you're so beautiful like me. Oh my God, I hope you are a bestie. Like, you better already be a bestie. I love that confidence. Great. This is the place for that. So we're about to bring out some more gold. Hi, Shiara. What a pretty name.
That is a pretty name.
And my arms, I don't know, I was just telling the girl over there, I was like, I need my arms done. Because part of the stuff, when I get rid of it out of people's faces and their body, part of it, they go to the bathroom, they pass it out, right? Just like what normal bodies do. Part of it goes into my arms and my back and my shoulders. You can't carry me in my arms if you need to know my weight. I already told you that. You need to go to the gym.
Start doing some push-ups.
Chest press, squats, do all that.
Curious to where you're going to be carried to.
Where are you carrying me? Good question. Where are we going? Where are we going? Hi, Harper. You 20,000 push-ups a day, Jessica? That is incredibly impressive. Why would you retract? Don't retract Jessica's comments. Don't retract comments like that. Whoever mod did, I don't care. But that was a lovely comment. That was fun. There's nothing bad about that. I do enjoy sour Skittles, although I enjoy my teeth more, so I don't often eat them. To bed, I will kick you in the face. I don't think you're going to be able to pick me up. Now I'm creeped out. You can try. Action figure mode activated. That is weird. That is weird. Good question, Bobby. Weird. You don't have to block him, mods, you know. Because I feel like we all enjoyed a funny moment there, but absolutely not, sir. Absolutely not. If you're a big guy, you wouldn't have to ask my height and weight. Go to the gym, like I said. Either way, I don't know you. If you tried to carry me to bed, I would probably stab you in the neck, honestly. I don't know you. I'm trying to be in my soft girl era now, okay? I'm trying to be violent right now.
Stranger danger.
Stranger danger. That's exact stranger danger. Anyway, so now we're gonna put gold on the head. Hello, Scrab. I love it when you guys send me the squiggles. I don't know what that means, but in my mind, I'm imagining you're sending me very lovely vibes.
Squiggles.
It's something in Arabic.
Oh.
I'm super excited because when I was at I was doing tarot cards at the Indian fashion show, Jalsa's Indian fashion show a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I got a beautiful, I hope Sunny's not watching right now. I got her the most beautiful outfit. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I need to get something for my favorite Muslim Barbie. Because like my little art pieces are my little Barbies and Kens, you know? And oh my gosh. I got the cutest outfit for her. And it's been so hard keeping it a secret. But we're having lunch on Monday. So aww. Sunny, if you're watching, pretend like you're not watching this. And still be surprised. You'll still be surprised because you don't know what the outfit looks like. I'm not going to tell you colors or anything.
Yeah, it was pretty. That was a pretty plate.
Oh my gosh, it was such a nice event, pretty event, beautiful people, great vibes from like all over the world. Absolutely loved it. I got some really cute, they're like I Dream of Genie outfits. So one's like bright blue and one's like hot pink. And we had to make the boobs bigger on one of them and then make one of them shorter. So I'm gonna be getting it soon though. And I'm going to be wearing one of them with my giant wings to Zubilation to read cards. Oh my gosh, and so crazy. I was at the Posh wedding event the other day. Posh events just like the best like vendor events ever. Like their luncheons, networking for like professionals and stuff. And I was sitting next to lunch at the people who do like the lighting and like the environment, like the production part of the tarot card stuff and Zubilation.
Oh, really?
Yeah. These Sterler events. Yeah.
Yeah, Craig.
Yes! Craig and his wife. Oh my
cool.
gosh.
Yeah, his wife is there. She's sweet.
She's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, she reminds me of a mix of like Pocahontas and Princess Xena. I'm like, these people seem like they'd be fun to hang out with.
Yeah,
they do such a great job. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, yeah. So I was like, yeah, you guys didn't have the table out there one time. I was like, just now since we know each other, don't ever put that table out there again. Because I just took off. It was the first year I wore my wings too. I was like, I'm just going to start reading cards for people walking around. And everybody loved it, you know? He is already going bald, so there's already a bald spot, and we are
this isn't erasing my hair.
Yeah, it's not erasing it. We're not making it less.
We're trying to make it grow back.
Trying is for losers. It is growing back.
Actually, it is really well.
So we're starting on the violet color.
Violet.
Ooh, the drummer says it looks relaxing. Yeah, I think it would be relaxing. I'm like
it's relaxing.
Deep tissue type of person, though. If you're not a deep tissue person, then you're not going to like it. If you're sensitive.
It's like an intense scalp massage.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Oops.
But it doesn't hurt.
I have 2 dogs, Emery. I have a Mr. Lou and I have a Mr. Lucky. We have if you go look at my shorts, you can go see them. Yeah, Mr. Drummer, you should definitely make an appointment.
Mr. Drummer.
Well, obviously he's chose not to shave it off because he's investing in getting hair restoration. So I don't think we really need to ask that question.
Shave it off.
Because it's pretty much obvious he's chosen to do hair restoration treatments and grow back. But good question still. There's no stupid questions. Mr. Joe Capadonna. Capadonna, that's a cool name. Is it like Italian or something? Yay! Welcome to the channel, Aria. Is it Aria? Araya? Araya?
Araya?
Welcome to the El Bardo Besties Club. This is where we like to learn, grow, and glow together. We are in my spa here, El Bardo Aesthetics and Wellness in Carmel, Indiana, in the United States. And today we're doing a little live stream marathon, starting with Mr. Bobby Starr's 4th hair restoration treatment. It's growing back lovely. He started losing about 20 years ago, so it is going to take more sessions. We see amazing, like unbelievable results if you've only been losing your hair for the last 5 years. The sooner you come in, the sooner you start noticing it, the less treatments you're going to need, the less it's going to be intense, and the less expensive it's going to be. Honey, if no one cares, we wouldn't have this many people in the chat. And if no one cares, why are you caring enough to take your time to comment on stuff? Reevaluate your life choices. If you don't care, we only have so many minutes to live. And if you're making choices like commenting on things you don't care about, you're probably going to die sooner. You should really focus more on things you like and enjoy. So go figure out what that is.
Don't waste your time.
And watch that. Time is the one thing we can't get back. You can always make more money. Can't make more time. I'm not going to call you. What do you mean? Somebody's on drugs. Somebody's in an alley on the live stream right now. We'll pray for you. We're doing non-invasive hair restoration. So we're growing that hair back. This is the 4th treatment. So he had a full circle here, and now it's like a half circle with a tiny crop dust of baby chick fuzz. It is growing, Teresa. It's a miracle. You're right. I'll post a picture here when we're done. I forgot my other phone today. Both on my Instagrams, Ella Bardo and Ella Bardo 1111. That's the one I'm most active on. And then also in the YouTube community. So you can see what his results are from 4 sessions. The thing is, though, you don't really see results with this until maybe like a week after a session. It's not like the skin. The skin we're going to see instant results with in like an hour. Half hour, doesn't matter. As soon as I'm done touching you with these magic wands, you're going to see a difference. Absolutely. So Miss Dawn is going to be on here at 6 o'clock. I think we're going to be doing like her 9th face sculpting session. So the sessions are an hour long, unless you have like a giant head, because some people are bigger, and then it's 2 hours long. Just depends on how much hair loss there is. They're an hour to 2 hours. Because if I can't get the whole thing done in an hour, then you're going to have to pay for 2 hours. That's just how it is. Because my hands, my arms, my neck, my back, like, you know, I'm going to have to pay my massage therapist to fix that stuff later, working that hard. Aw, thank you, Washa, Washa, Washa. I don't know what your name is. That is so sweet. I don't know what a Dunny One Dunny is. Is that a car? Hey, Rick. Yeah, my sister actually has 3 pet turkeys. So we're going to live stream from her. She has a YouTube channel, too. It's called Quacking Up Farms. And we're going to go visit her on Mother's Day. And we're going to play with the baby goats and the turkeys and the chickens. So you can watch that. Make sure that you are subscribed and turn on all your notifications so you can join whenever that happens. Because I don't know, it's going to be some time on Mother's Day. I'm not like a timely person unless you're paying me to be on time. Then I'll be early. So we also do non-invasive body sculpting. We've got a girl in the other room doing the flux red body sculpting right now. So we were snatching up her waist and building her a juicy booty, melting away some cellulite. And then here at 6 o'clock, we're going to be doing a non-invasive face sculpting session live, if you want to join us, on Miss Dawn. It'll be her 10th session. So, I mean, after 6, she was already looking 20 years younger. She needs a little extra attention on that neck. She's been a hairstylist for many years, so that tech neck can really build up. And when we're cleaning toxins out of the body, it's like cleaning out a house. Is it a hoarder's house or is it a regular dirty house? You know, have you been getting massages? Have you been doing stuff to it? If you don't do anything to get rid of the toxins, they're not going anywhere and they're just going to keep adding up. So, yeah, she looks 20 years younger. Gorgeous. But yes, we also still want to snatch up that neck more. Okay, now we're sending, hold on. Now we're sending you to outer darkness.
Uh-oh.
No, the barbs is cool, not you. No, we liked the barbs. I didn't want to get rid of the barbs. We want to send you to outer darkness. Okay, we had to send somebody. That's not bad though, because you know this is the first live stream of the day. It's 51 minutes in, and that's the first person we had to send to outer darkness. So
only one bad.
it was the person who wanted to like carry me and apparently die. Apparently die.
Yeah, that's the way to.
It was fun until it got too creepy. Now you're in outer darkness. Don't rush them all away because we were still all having fun at that guy's expense.
Yeah.
6'4". Okay, none of that matters if I stab you in the neck with a pencil. None of that's gonna matter. Hello, Nathaniel. We're doing a non-invasive hair restoration. Oh, you like the painting, Anna? My friend Emmy L did that. She did that for my 10-year spa anniversary/birthday party last year. See, like, does it look just like me? She's so talented. I also have an amazing picture I love, like, almost as much as this one. It's close. Obviously, I have to love this one more. At the top of the stairs that I got from her, that's a watercolor mixed media. Absolutely phenomenal. Oh, we have 99 people in the chat and 111 likes. Everybody make a wish. Hi, Cody. We are doing a non-invasive hair restoration. So non-invasives means that we're not invading the body. So we're not doing surgery. We're not doing any injections. We're not stabbing him in any kind of way.
That's a good thing.
Which is a good thing. Thank you, Silly Willy. My friend Ella. I'm Ella. Hold on. Emmy. Emmy, Ella. Emma. Emmy L. did that of me for my spa's 10-year anniversary. She's my art piece. Like, her body's my art piece. And then she did that of me last year. Your hair is curly too? Curly hair is a lot of work, girl. I feel you. Today it wasn't. It's either like super easy, you just wake up and looks perfect, or it's like you can work on it for like 3 hours and it's like time to put it in a braid. Thank you, Egg. You keep slaying too. Thank you for the heart, Silly Willy. You're so sweet. The new Pope is American. I heard that. Pope Leo. Isn't that a cute name? From Chicago. Chicago's really close to Indianapolis. I'm not religious, but, you know, I know a lot of lovely Catholics, and they definitely feel like that makes their life better. So I love that. What a cute name for the Pope.
American Pope.
And is it the first American too? His face looks very sweet and sincere. He looks like he has really good vibes. Hi, the Barbs. It depends on who you are. So, like, if you like a deep tissue massage, this is probably gonna feel great. If you prefer a more like light touch or Swedish massage, then you're probably not gonna enjoy it. But it'll be worth it, and it'll definitely hurt less than doing a hair transplant. And it'll work a lot faster. Thank you, Paige. You're so sweet. Okay, we gotta go check on our other girl here. I'm gonna let his head cook again.
Time to get mummified.
Time to turn the head into a mummy. I went from working in restaurants to spa, so my hands are conditioned to very high heats. These towel warmers are no joke.
Yeah, they're nice and warm.
Welcome to the Bardo Besties Club, Silly Willy. You got to make sure you turn on all of the notifications too, because that's when it's going to know when you go live, and that's when we hang out in real time together. That's where we have the most fun, is in the lives for sure. So definitely make sure if you're subscribed, you're also turning on all your notifications so we can all hang out together. All right, his head is going to cook for a minute, and then I'm going to go check on our neighbor. And when she's done, then we're going to have to say night-night. And then we'll be back on here around 6 p.m. with Miss Dawn. So I love you guys, love you guys, love you so much. I'm blowing you kisses through the heart today. Through the heart. Okay, tell them some stories about your tours with George Michael.
Tours, Korea.
No, tell them a story like you're telling a story. You're supposed to be an entertainer.
It's kind of hard when your head's on down here. It's kind of a different perspective. I have traveled with Chris Isaacs and different people to different countries and played piano. So I'm a keyboardist, singer for different bands, kind of like a hired musician for whoever wants to pay. So I travel a lot of countries, 20, 30 countries, all around the United States with different bands and different acts. And probably one of the worst stories is in South America. They had to have machine guns guard us because the uprising was so bad in the town we were playing that we were being chased by machine guns. So luckily we were all safe and got in, but that doesn't happen here in America that much. It's nice and warm under here, I will tell you that. This also helps like your sinuses and everything, I've realized, because it just opens up, helps for singers, that nature. It definitely opens up your sinuses. It's relaxing. Hello. Elle is back with some strangers here.
Time, I'm a stranger. Stranger danger.
Some straight.
Time to go take pictures because I only brought one phone today. So you gotta see what kind of miracles we worked in the other room that you can't see right now. And we will be back with Ms. Dawn at 6, okay? So make sure that you are subscribed. You turn on all of your notifications. And we'll see you back around 6:15-ish. That's why you gotta turn on all of the notifications. So then it'll let you know when we're back. Okay, love you, bye.